Beloved child, I am speaking to you now, yes you, the one who paused for a moment and felt something stir inside. Do not scroll away. Do not ignore this whisper that feels louder than noise. I placed this message in your path for a reason. You have been sensing urgency, a quiet tug in your spirit, a feeling that something important is unfolding, and you are right. Time is not slipping away, but it is being measured carefully, and your response matters more than you realize. You heard the message before. You saw the sign. When the name Elon Musk crossed your path in an unexpected way, it was not random. It was not coincidence. It was a signal wrapped in something familiar to your world, something that caught your attention because I knew it would. But you hesitated. You questioned. You delayed. And now you are here again, facing the second call. Why didn't you respond the first time? Look closely at your heart. Was it doubt? Was it fear of being wrong? Or was it comfort, the desire to stay where things feel predictable and safe? I tell you now, comfort can quietly pull you away from purpose. The delay you thought was harmless has weight. Every moment you choose not to act, you drift further from what I am aligning for you. This is not about a person. This is about your awareness. The message carried through that name was a test of your discernment, your willingness to listen beyond the surface. I speak in ways that reach you where you are. Sometimes through silence, sometimes through people, sometimes through things you never expect. And when you ignore it, you are not ignoring the world, you are ignoring me. Dear one, before we dive in, I need to share something extraordinary that most people don't know. Groundbreaking research shows that many of us who didn't grow up wealthy have a shrunken hippocampus, a tiny part of the brain that blocks the activation of what some scientists call the billionaire brain wave. This means attracting the life, love, or wealth you've always dreamed of can feel almost impossible, until now. Thanks to a recently uncovered method backed by research, it's possible to stimulate this part of your brain in just 7 minutes each morning using a simple sound frequency. People who've tried it report subtle shifts in mindset, clarity, and even opportunities flowing into their lives more easily. Click the link in the description or pinned comment to explore this 7-second ritual. It could be the key to activating your billionaire brain wave and opening doors you never thought possible. If you feel this truth settling in your chest right now, don't brush it aside. Pause and acknowledge it. Type 1111 in the comments as a sign that you are ready to listen more deeply, that you recognize this moment is not random. Like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss what is being revealed to you next. You wondered, was that really a sign? You replayed it in your mind, analyzing, overthinking, waiting for something louder, clearer, undeniable. But I tell you this, not all messages come as thunder. Some come as a whisper that only the attentive will hear. You were not meant to wait for certainty, you were meant to step forward and trust. There is a pattern you must see. You ask for direction, but when direction comes, you question it. You ask for confirmation, but when confirmation appears, you hesitate. This cycle keeps you standing still while everything meant for you waits on the other side of your obedience. The second message is not just a repeat, it is an invitation with urgency. You are being called to awaken your awareness, to sharpen your sensitivity to what I am showing you. You cannot afford to treat these moments casually anymore. The time for passive listening is over. Now is the time for intentional response. Something is aligning around you right now. Opportunities, connections, insights, you may not fully see them yet, but they are forming. And your response determines how clearly they unfold. When you delay, things become harder to recognize. When you act, clarity increases. If you are beginning to understand this, type 2222 in the comments to declare that you are ready to respond without hesitation. Like, share, and subscribe to stay connected to this flow of guidance that is being opened for you. You must also be aware, distractions are not accidental. The more significant your next step is, the more subtle distractions will appear. You may feel pulled toward things that seem urgent but are not important. You may feel tired when it is time to act, or uncertain when it is time to decide. This is how delay quietly grows. But I have given you awareness. And awareness breaks the pattern. Do not let deception take root in your thoughts. Deception does not always look like something negative. It often appears as, later, not now, I'll think about it. These are the quiet phrases that keep you from stepping into what is already prepared for you. You are not being asked to understand everything. You are being asked to move when you feel the nudge. That nudge is not random, it is intentional, precise, and placed exactly when you need it. The second message was not louder because it didn't need to be louder, it needed you to be more attentive. Think about this moment. You are reading these words not by accident, but by alignment. Something guided you here. Something within you knew there was more to understand. And now you are being given clarity, not to observe, but to act. If you feel a shift happening within you right now, comment the word "ready" along with 1111 to confirm that you are stepping out of delay and into response. Like, share, and subscribe so this message reaches others who are also being called but haven't recognized it yet. You may be wondering, what exactly should I do? The answer is closer than you think. It is in the small action you have been postponing. The message you didn't send. The idea you didn't explore. The step you felt drawn toward but kept pushing aside. That is where your response begins. Do not wait for something dramatic. Your next step is simple, but powerful. When you take it, you will begin to see how everything starts connecting. What felt unclear will begin to make sense. What felt distant will begin to move closer. You are not behind. But you must stop pausing your own progress. This is your moment to shift from hesitation to movement. From questioning to trusting. From waiting to acting. And once you take that step, you will realize that the second message was not a warning of something lost, it was a reminder of what is still available to you. But hear this clearly, repeated delay creates distance. Not because anything is taken from you, but because you step further away from alignment. And alignment is where clarity, peace, and direction flow effortlessly. You are being called back into alignment now. If this message has reached you at the exact moment you needed it, type 2222 and the word align in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe so you remain connected to what is being revealed next for you. Now listen carefully. There will not always be a second message. You were given one. You hesitated. You were given another. And now you are here, fully aware, fully present, fully capable of choosing differently. This is not pressure, it is awareness. Awareness that your response matters. Awareness that your attention shapes your path. Do not let this become another moment you look back on and say, I felt something, but I didn't act. Act now. Even the smallest step taken with intention carries more power than waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment, there is only the moment you choose to respond. And this is that moment. Breathe in, and recognize where you are. You are not lost. You are not disconnected. You are being guided. But guidance only works when it is received and followed. You have received. Now you must follow. If you are truly ready to step into this next phase, comment 1111 and I respond. Let that be your declaration. Like, share, and subscribe so you continue to receive what is meant for you without missing the signs placed in your path. I am still speaking. The question is, are you finally ready to listen and respond? I see what you have been carrying, even the parts you have not spoken about to anyone. The quiet wait, the moments when you smiled on the outside but felt heavy within. I have not missed a single tear, not one silent prayer whispered in the middle of the night. You may have felt unseen, but you were never unnoticed. Even when it seemed like nothing was changing, something was being prepared beneath the surface. You have walked through confusion, through delays, through moments where you questioned if anything would shift for you. And yet, here you are. Still standing. Still searching. Still open enough to receive this message. That alone is a sign that something within you has not given up, and that is where your breakthrough begins. You have been closer to your miracle than you realize. The pain you felt was not meant to stop you, it was shaping your awareness, strengthening your spirit, and preparing you for something greater than what you were settling for. You asked for change, but when change began, it did not look the way you expected. It felt uncomfortable. It felt uncertain. And so you hesitated again. But hear this clearly now, what felt like delay was preparation. If this is touching something deep inside you, pause for a moment and acknowledge it. Comment 1111 as a sign that you are ready to receive your breakthrough fully. Like, share, and subscribe so this message continues to reach you at the right moments. There is healing taking place within you right now, even as you read this. Not all healing is loud or visible. Some healing happens quietly, in layers, in ways you only understand later. The heaviness you once felt constantly has already started to lift, even if only slightly. The thoughts that once overwhelmed you are beginning to loosen their hold. This is not accidental. This is alignment. You have been asking for relief, for clarity, for a sign that things will get better. And this message is part of that answer. But healing also requires your participation. You must release what you keep holding on to. The past situation you replay. The words that hurt you. The moment you wish had gone differently. You cannot step into a new season while holding tightly to the last one. There is no judgment in this. Only truth. And truth is what sets you free. If you are ready to let go of what no longer serves you, type 2222 and the word heal in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to stay connected to this flow of restoration that is unfolding for you. You may not see it yet, but something is shifting in your favor. Doors that once felt closed are beginning to loosen. Opportunities that seemed distant are starting to move closer. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is not coming from outside, it is beginning within you. Because once you change, everything around you responds. The thoughts you choose, the actions you take, the energy you carry, all of it shapes your path. And right now, you are being guided to shift from doubt to trust, from fear to confidence, from waiting to receiving. This is your turning point. Do not underestimate small progress. The smallest step forward breaks the pattern of staying stuck. And once that pattern is broken, momentum begins. What once felt impossible starts to feel achievable. What once felt heavy begins to feel lighter. You are not the same person you were before this moment. Something has awakened within you. A deeper awareness. A clearer understanding. A readiness that was not there before. And that readiness is what allows your miracle to unfold. If you feel that shift happening inside you right now, comment 1111 and I receive. Like, share, and subscribe so you continue to align with what is being prepared for you. There is also something you must understand about pain. Pain is not always a sign that something is wrong. Sometimes, it is a sign that something is changing. Growth can feel uncomfortable because it stretches you beyond what you are used to. You were not meant to stay where you were. The situation that caused you pain also pushed you to seek more, to question deeper, to open yourself to something greater. Without that experience, you would not be here, ready to receive this message, ready to step into something new. Your story is not defined by what hurt you, it is defined by how you rise from it. And you are rising. Even if it feels slow. Even if it feels uncertain. You are moving forward in ways you cannot fully see yet. And soon, you will look back and realize that this moment was the beginning of your transformation. But you must stay present. Do not rush ahead in fear, and do not stay behind in regret. Your power is in this moment, what you choose now, how you respond now, what you believe now. This is where your breakthrough takes shape. If you are choosing to stay present and move forward with trust, type 2222 and forward in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to keep receiving these reminders when you need them most. There is also restoration happening in areas you thought were lost. Relationships, opportunities, confidence, peace. What you thought was gone is not beyond renewal. But restoration does not always look like things returning exactly as they were. Sometimes, it comes back better, clearer, and more aligned with who you are becoming. Trust the process, even when you don't fully understand it. You are being guided step by step. Not all at once, not all revealed immediately, but exactly as you are ready for it. And as you continue to respond, to trust, to act, more will be shown to you. Your miracle is not a distant event, it is a process already in motion. Every time you choose hope over doubt, you move closer. Every time you take action instead of delaying, you move forward. Every time you release what weighs you down, you create space for something new. This is how transformation happens. And you are in the middle of it right now. If you believe something is changing for you, even in a small way, comment 1111 and change. Like, share, and subscribe so you remain connected to this journey of growth and breakthrough. Do not let old patterns pull you back. There will be moments when doubt tries to return, when fear tries to speak louder than trust. But now you are aware. Now you recognize those patterns. And awareness gives you the power to choose differently. Choose growth. Choose healing. Choose to move forward even when it feels unfamiliar. Because what lies ahead for you is greater than what you have left behind. You are not alone in this process. You are being supported in ways you cannot always see. Guidance is reaching you through thoughts, through moments, through messages like this. The more you pay attention, the clearer it becomes. And the clearer it becomes, the easier it is to move with confidence. This is your time to step into a new version of yourself, one that is not held back by past pain, not limited by doubt, not stuck in hesitation. A version of you that trusts, that acts, that receives. And that version of you is already within you, waiting to be fully expressed. If you are ready to step into that version of yourself, type 2222 and new ME in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to continue this journey of transformation and alignment. Now take a moment. Breathe. Feel the shift within you. Something has changed. Even if it feels subtle, it is real. And this is only the beginning. Your miracle is unfolding. Your healing is happening. Your breakthrough is closer than ever. The question is not whether it will come, the question is whether you will continue to align with it, step by step, moment by moment. And now that you see, now that you feel, now that you understand, will you continue forward and fully receive what has been waiting for you all along? Amen.